Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. There we go. Alrighty. It has been a while since I streamed, hasn't it? Yeah, well. Alrighty. It has been a while since I... Well, let's start. Alrighty. So today we'll just do just a quick little stream. Well, it won't be quick actually. I'll just be chilling with some TDs. This is the class of ships I've played the most since the rework and the entire, you know, CV escapade, mess essentially. And yeah, today we'll be using the Daring, my favorite by far ship to use right now. And once we get into the battle, I'll actually explain why it's my favorite ship currently in the game. Well, that's not actually entirely true. It's my... I consider it one of the strongest ships currently in the game. My favorite ship in the game is probably the Kleber, just for hilarious reasons, you know. Between the Kleber and the Mogador, because they're both very, very amusing to play. Alright. So they have an Austin. If you don't know, Austin is the new premium coal ship, whatever, that has 152 millimeter or 130 millimeters sap. So I'm gonna have to stay away from him. It also has smoke screen. Don't think it has radar though. We have one radar. We also have an Austin. They have one radar from the Worcester. That's alright. No biggie. Right, so why is the Daring good? Well, let's start with why the Daring is bad. The detection range is 6 kilometers. It leaves quite a bit to be desired. The speed leaves a lot to be desired, honestly. It's with a speed of 35 knots without any speed flag. With the speed flag, it's about 36.7 or so. Yeah, leaves a lot to be desired. There are some cruisers that can definitely sail around faster than this ship. And the torpedoes have an unimpressive 10 kilometer range and a reload that's not very good with a 125 seconds. Like, it's not bad, it's just not that good. Especially compared to some of the newer ships like the Halan, which is like obviously very fast reload, and other things like the new what are they called? The other branch of the German DDs, the one with the 150 mils, which have a much faster reload. Although I take these torps over those any day, just because firstly you get the chance to use the single launch torpedo, and secondly because they actually hit really, really hard. Although they are considering changing that, so we'll see. Anyway, that's the bad things about the ship. The good things about the ships are... oh, there's a lot. Oh, also, it only has 113, that's 113 millimeter guns. So you can only penetrate 19 millimeters of armor, which is enough to penetrate the superstructure and most destroyers. Khabarovsk is an exception. But generally speaking, you can penetrate the superstructure of just about anything, but you cannot really penetrate anything else with your high explosive. Okay, that's an Austin on there. So when you are being shot by an Austin, just angle away. Oh,
critical engine damage.
It's way more than I signed up for. I'm gonna disengage from this. As I was saying, when you are targeted by an Austin, because of the rate of fire and because it's relatively low caliber guns, and they shoot SAP,
Problem solved, sir.
you really want to angle as if you were biotanking or stern tanking in this case. It will do. He will do substantially less damage that way. We're gonna pop a hydro, just gonna send a torp around the general area of those DDs, and I'm just gonna stay away from this area because they're daring 1v1 fine. Daring with the help of Austin, that's a bit tricky. Daring and Harugumo and an Austin, that's way too much. And we'll just see. Oh, also this is an interesting fact. You see there's a distinct split with my torp spread also here. That means that something is sailing in a way that will essentially get hit by this if they don't move. Like if they don't change their course and speed, they will get hit. That is why it creates that gap so they can more easily dodge it. That's it's actually a game mechanic. So if you were wondering about that, so it looks like no hits, unfortunately. Yep, there's Daring. Okay, so he's coming over here as well. Oh, did get a hit. That I'm honestly not sure if that was on the Austin or on the Harugumo. Really hard to tell. I was gonna say let's start shooting at that gearing, but I guess not. Oh, very good. Well done. Alright, so we're gonna take the fight with the Daring, since he is. I'm just gonna hit it first. Since he is coming up this way, and I have Slava support here, and the Austin is too far away to really be effective at this point. The Hindenburg won't be able to shoot me, so it should be okay. Yep, there he is. And he is firing AP, so we're going to angle in. And just slow down. And let the AP kind of just mess it up, as you can see. Okay. So, first of all, if you're in this position,
Critical engine damage.
this Daring's position, you are fucked. Okay? But first things first, you are fucked. There's no way for you to win
Enemy
that.
destroyer
But
foundered.
if I were to change my sail to go, oh, that's okay. That. If I were to like try and get all my guns on him and like show him broadside, he would wreck me with the AP. It does have improved penetration angles on the AP, but that doesn't mean that you can just penetrate someone who's going bow onto you, especially with 113 mils. He did the right thing though. He changed to high explosive. Unfortunately, that just was not enough for him to get out of that. I had a Yu Yang supporting me, and I could have taken it by myself. But yeah, always take the unfair fight if you can. Yeah.
Affirmative.
I don't know about that because that Austin's still there. But okay, I'll support him. So we have B, we have C. We might as well try and go for A. Yeah, something took Torp, and I'm gonna have to assume it was the Harugumo since the Austin is still on full HP. That was the only thing I was like, maybe he took it instead. However, I don't like the look of that Hindenburg over there. Because if oh, there he is. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna smoke up. Let Harugumo keep him spotted.
Smoke generator started.
Wait, I was the one spotting him? Oh, that's not good. Oh, the Union was spotting him.
Smoke screen set.
There we go. He's on fire. Always keep shooting a few more salvos into the enemy ship, just in case you get something like that. I blind fired like 2 or 3 salvos, got a fire on him, he got spotted, he had to use smoke screen. Now, even though we didn't kill him, we didn't even do that much damage to him, he just lost a smoke screen, and he's not going to get anything out of it because he's not shooting, right? That is critical. That is like 1/3 of his smoke screen charges. Even if he stays alive the entire game, he has lost a lot of his functionality because of that used smoke screen. Now, because it is so precious to him, I am gonna assume he might want to stay in it for a little while. And if that's the case, I'm gonna just send a few torps, and you can see you can see the gap. He is still somewhere in there, probably. Let's see. Daring doesn't have that problem, by the way. Daring has 7 smoke screen charges with the consumable, with the captain skill, of course. So you can be way more lenient about when you use them. I am worried about that Austin, though. He's still there. The Ohio is getting burned out. I don't see any shots coming out from the Austin, so I'm not sure what he's doing. The Ohio is getting, well, pelted by our Austin. You can see. That does look like a high explosive. Maybe Austin does have high explosive? High explosive and sap. I don't have it, so I wouldn't know. Alright. I'm just gonna keep the Ohio spotted.
Our victory is in sight.
There's the Harugumo. Okay. Is he shooting? He is. Why is he shooting? We don't have anyone on low HP. I'm not sure what makes him think that shooting there is a good idea. He's gonna get focused down by the entire team and get melted.
Smoke generator started.
Slowing down, but Harugumo, the thing about Harugumo is it accelerates quite slowly. So if he does decide to slow down, which is fine, he's baiting some shots, it's gonna take him a long time to accelerate again. Just aim properly there. Yeah.
Our team has taken the lead.
Nice. Oh, he burnt down the thunder. Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess that was kind of worth it for him. He got a double strike and a flesh wound out of that. Okay. Now on C, we're gonna lose C. There's a lot of force pushing in there. Worcester, Smolensk, Petropavlovsk is a very good ship. Goliath is an okay ship, but they're not. I don't think they're gonna be able to handle them, especially since I can see that Worcester is pushing Bow in on that Petro. Although he is showing him kind of a bit too much broadside there, Petropavlovsk. You don't want to mess with that.
Our team has taken the lead.
You don't want to mess with that. I wish I could see what was going on over there, because I can see the Petro is showing a lot of broadside, but also, there we go, the Worcester. The Worcester got him. Okay. So Yamato's not really doing anything. I don't want to open fire right now because Austin's gonna see me, but let's see. I'm gonna single launch some torps because it looks like, yeah, he's turning. That's fine. I like single launching torps even if I'm going for a wider spread, just because it has less, like, you can see less difference in the spread itself, less gap. Can have less gap. I didn't really focus on it this time. Okay, the enemy Austin is dead. That's good. I'm gonna start focusing this Hinden. Oh, never mind. He's dead. Well done. And this. Oh, it looks like Yamato looks like he's slowing down. Yeah, if we can get like one. Oh, that's gonna be 4 hits, isn't it? Yeah, you see, this would never have happened if I was using the regular spread. This is why I really like the single fire, single launch. Okay, so we know the Yamato has used damage control since he's not flooding anymore. I'm gonna smoke it up again because I don't want to be shot at by the thunder essentially.
Smoke generator started.
I'm gonna try and set another fire. If we can set another fire on
Smoke
him,
screen set.
he's not gonna die from it, but he's gonna lose a lot of HP. And it's gonna be a permafire. He's already burning. Problem. Well, it's a problem and a benefit. The thing about the Daring's high explosive shells is that while they can't actually penetrate the bow or stern of just about anything, not cruisers, not battleships, not anything, it does have a 9% chance of setting fire, so it's much higher than what you would expect. And there we go, that's a fire. And I'm gonna start focusing on this Thunder, who looks like he's about to take a tour, and I'm not sure where he's gonna turn, so I'm just gonna give him a nice little wide. Like, I don't know if he's gonna turn right, if he's gonna turn left, but I'm gonna give him 2 on right on where he is right now. Oh, Oh well, I was not paying attention to the scores at all. So okay, that's fine by me. I do want to edit the stream right for a second, just a second. That's fine. How do I? I'm gonna restart the stream real quick. I'll be back in a few seconds, okay?